Hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing some work on our inner child. Now this video has a short meditation towards the end with Archangel Michael. So it's best to do this, save this video for when you have some quiet time to yourself, ideally before bedtime. If you can do this right before bedtime, you will sleep so well. That's a guarantee. It's wonderful. And also because the angels really work with us deeply while we sleep. So it gives your body a chance to relax and really recharge, and also gives the angels a chance to really work with you intensely with this healing. So let's begin. Um, our inner child. What is our inner child? Well, our inner child is a subconscious aspect of ourselves. We all possess an inner child. Our inner child is present with us throughout life and the duration of our life. So through adulthood. So this is something that we all have, but it's a little hidden. When you think of your hidden child or your inner child, think of all the qualities that that children embody: innocence, purity, joy, that wonder that children have. Children are so great to be around because they really make you feel alive. The way they respond to things, everything is like seeing things for the first time. They can take joy in the simplest pleasures, and they have great manifestation skills. They have amazing intuitive abilities, and they believe in magic. They're just great to be around. Well, this is your inner child. This is who your inner child really, truly is. Now, of course, inner child work is useful for anyone, but very much so for people who are sensitive. Now, I say that because sensitive people, whether you are crystal, indigo, or just sensitive, we all carry that energy in us to different degrees. So I don't like to really differentiate. We're just all sensitive to different degrees. So when we are sensitive, generally we have had difficult childhoods, and that is mainly because we have come to this earth as sensitive people, as fully aware of our gifts and our abilities, because we need to share them with the world. We have something to share with the planet. We've come here to raise the vibration and change the order of things. Now, of course, this will challenge a lot of people. This will challenge institutions. This will challenge individuals. And you can imagine, well, you don't have to imagine, you've experienced it. This is very difficult when you're a child. It's difficult for anyone to handle, let alone a child who is so pure and so innocent and does not really understand the dynamics of all of this. So a lot of what we have experienced as children, being sensitive, has been difficult, traumatic, and very damaging. Perhaps we were raised in households that were not conducive to, they didn't know how to nurture our gifts. They didn't know how to respond to us. Maybe we weren't, sensitive people are often very wise, and this can be challenging to parents who believe they know all the answers. So maybe maybe it was a difficult childhood that you experienced. Many of us also have difficulty with the educational system. The educational system just was not prepared to deal with children who learn in different ways. And many sensitive people were diagnosed as having learning disabilities as children, which of course is so traumatic for a child who's brilliant and has their own way of learning and their own way of doing things, a better way perhaps than anyone else. The better way certainly for that child. It's damaging to be told that they're not very intelligent, that they're not doing it right, that there's something wrong with them, when inside that child knows they're doing the right thing. So when you have someone tell you you're doing the wrong thing, really it really disrupts our psyche, really disrupts our energy, who we are, who we think we are. We think we know. Well, if everyone's telling us, no, you don't know, of course it's very damaging. The way society in general responds to sensitive children, the way they used to respond to sensitive children, just not fitting in, being part of the minority, is difficult for a child. Now, thankfully, of course, that's all changing, and that's wonderful. But many of us who were born earlier did not receive the benefits of this. And of course, this is of no fault of we can't really blame anyone. That doesn't do any good. We came here for a reason, and it's to be expected that we would not be received well, of course, because we are so different. So we can't really blame people if they react with fear. Of course, that's, it's easier said now when we're adults than what we experienced as children might not have been so easy. So we're going to do some work today. That's all okay. We're going to do some work today to really help heal our inner child. Now we're going to be working with Archangel Michael. So why Archangel Michael? Well, other than he's just super great and we love him, Archangel Michael is really great with anything to do with confidence. Confidence, taking back our power, assertiveness. Archangel Michael really is the epitome of all these beautiful qualities, in the purest, best sense of them. He really knows how to be confident without being, overbearing. He can be assertive without being aggressive, and he can show us how to be that way. And this is very useful because your inner child may not have, doesn't know really how to do this. They've had all of those qualities squashed down. So it's nice to teach our children or teach our inner child how it is to be this way, and that it's safe to be this way. So Archangel Michael is excellent for that. And most importantly, we're working with Archangel Michael because he has a way with children. Archangel Michael just, children respond to Michael. The way we respond, of course, the way we interact with Michael as adults is totally different than how we would interact with Michael as children. Michael has a lovely way about him. You automatically trust Michael. He's very gentle, he's very kind, he's fun, and children really respond to that. So that's why we're working with Michael. When we're doing any work with our inner child, it's very delicate work, it's very sensitive work. Children, of course, are like little crystals. They're so precious. We don't want to damage them. We don't want to damage your child who's been through so much already. So we're going to bring in an angel who really knows what he's doing, someone with a delicate touch, someone who's an expert at this type of work. So you don't need to worry about doing anything wrong because Michael is going to guide you and help you, really be there for you so we can do this healing in the proper manner. That's for your highest good. So now what we're going to do, if you haven't already done so, get comfortable. You might want to lay down right now and close your eyes. Now I promise I'm not going to be doing anything exciting over here. So you can just relax, close your eyes. We're going to take a deep breath. Feel all the muscles in your body relax. Breathe deeply again. You may feel like you're falling asleep, and that's okay. It's all right. Take another deep breath. Michael is coming in very strongly right now. So Michael is with you right now. I want you to concentrate on Michael. Are you seeing him? Are you feeling him? Perhaps you're feeling a warmth, a heat. This is a sign of Michael's presence. You may feel your brow chakra, pressure on your brow chakra. You may feel your crown chakra sort of tingle, the top of your head. You may feel your body react. Maybe you're just experiencing goosebumps. You could just be feeling very safe and very secure and very protected. Don't discount anything you perceive at this time. If you're seeing Michael in your head, if you're seeing him smile at you right now, you really are seeing Michael. So don't discount that. This is really Michael communicating with you. Now, if you don't see or hear or anything else that you think you should be doing right now, don't worry, because Michael is very gentle and very wise. Michael doesn't want to hurt us or do anything that might scare us or hinder this healing today. So Michael can see inside of you, and if there's anything in you that might be, maybe it's just a little taken aback by his showing himself to you. He's very glorious. He's magnificent. He's beautiful. So if that's going to be distracting in any way right now, he might not show you himself right now. That's okay. Michael is not shy. He will wait till the time is right. So don't worry about that. Michael always, he enters your dreams. He shows us miracles. He'll speak to us clearly. You don't have to be any special. You don't have to be special. You don't have to, have any strength in any one of these, like clairvoyance or clairsentience or anything like that. Michael is so strong that he can come through to you in any way when he chooses to. This might not be your primary way of communicating, but he can certainly do this for you, and he will do this for you when the time is right. Right now, just relax and know that Michael is with you. And I want you to think, really concentrate right now, because Michael's going to come in strongly for us, very strongly. And how you're perceiving Michael, whether it's feeling, seeing, maybe you're getting a beautiful odor of flowers or something else, maybe whatever it is. This is how Michael is going to communicate with you for the next few days. Michael can stay with us for as long as we want. So I recommend this, inviting Michael into your life to remain with you and help you with healing and with anything you need. If you're comfortable doing that, of course, only if you're comfortable. Michael will always respect your privacy, so don't worry about that. He never judges. And you're always worthy of Michael's presence. There's nothing you can be doing in your life right now that would negate Michael being there. You're always worthy of his presence, so don't worry about that either. Now, however you're perceiving Michael, this is how he's going to show himself to you in the next few days. As you get to know Michael better, he will show you different ways of communicating with him. But for now, this is how we will let you be aware of his presence. Michael is always with us, of course, but at certain times he might want to come in a little strongly, a little stronger, because maybe he has something he wants to share with you. Maybe you're asking him a question and you need reassurance. This is how it will feel. This is how you will know Michael is around you. So just concentrate on this for a little bit, on how you perceive Michael. Now Michael is going to help draw out our inner child. I want you to visualize the first memory you have of yourself as a child. Remember that. Remember what your child looks like. Really visualize. Call that memory forward. Now, if you are having trouble with this, if you don't remember, that's okay. What we can do is, that's just as effective, is to visualize a picture of yourself as a child. If there's a picture of yourself, visualize it right now in as much detail as possible. Visualize your child's face. Visualize yourself as a child. The face, features, clothing, body shape. Visualize everything, the expression on your face. Well, Michael is calling this child forward, and it's safe to do so. Let this child come into your consciousness right now. There's no longer any need for your child to stay hidden or deal with any trauma that he or she has dealt with by themselves. Not anymore. Michael's here. It's completely safe. Now I want you to concentrate on how you feel as this child. Are you angry, scared? Maybe you're unsure. Maybe you're feeling very lonely or confused. Maybe you just don't feel right in your skin, just not feeling like you belong here. This is just not right. You don't belong with your family. You don't belong here on this planet. Whatever it is, I want you to truly feel it. And I want you to tell Michael. Anything your child is feeling right now, tell Michael. If you're feeling unsure, perhaps you can ask Michael to help you with your confidence. If you're feeling afraid, maybe you can ask Michael to help you feel protected and safe. Maybe your inner child is speaking to you right now, and if that's the case, that's really excellent. Allow your child to speak. Speak freely. As we speak to Michael, our throat chakra is opening up, so I can see this beautiful light shining out of your throat chakra. Michael's actually touching this right now and healing our throat chakras for us. Often, when we go through trauma as children and we are told that we are not good enough, we're wrong in what we believe and what we think, we shut down. After a while, being told no all the time really tends to shut a lot of us down, unless you're an incredibly strong indigo person, incredibly evolved. You will have difficulty at some point with your throat chakra just being shut down by constantly being told no, no, no all the time, or you're wrong, wrong, wrong. It just closes that down. And our throat chakra really is a center of great power for us. So we want to open it up. And talking to Michael is a great way to do that. There's never any judgment with Michael. There's nothing you can say or do that would ever make Michael love you any less than he does right at this moment. Michael is so compassionate and so caring. There's nothing you can do or say that would ever make Michael not love you. He loves you more. The more you share, the more you are with him, the more he loves this. He loves being with you. He enjoys your company, and he enjoys when you call on him. Don't ever feel badly about calling on him. Michael loves this. He loves being with you. So talk to Michael and tell him how you're feeling right now. He's happy to be with you. He loves it. It's safe to be this way. It's safe for your inner child to speak to Michael. Now I see Michael touching your heart chakra. And all those walls we've built up as children are starting to be taken down by Michael's incredible healing power. And he's touching the top of our crown. He's vacuuming away anything that might be acting as barriers for us. Now, I know a lot of us have the belief that our ego is very bad and very, damaging, That is not true. Our ego has a place. There's a reason our ego was present in the first place. When we are children and we go through difficulties, trauma, and abuse, our ego really helps us out and helps us survive through that by giving us defense mechanisms. And this is great because it gets you through childhood, it gets us through childhood. But unfortunately, as we grow up, as we become adults, and as we try to step into our power, these defense mechanisms, these coping strategies our ego supplies us with, are no longer for our best good. They don't help us. In many cases, they really hinder us. So Michael is taking all of that down. It is safe again to love. It is safe to trust. Many of us don't know how it is to love in a healthy way without being possessive or without being possessed by another, without having our energy overrun by another, without giving too much of ourselves. And of course we wouldn't if we've never experienced it. Well, the beauty of working with Michael is we can learn just by being around him. It's nothing hard. All we have to do is just be in his company, and he can teach us. Just by being with him, we will see how Michael treats us, how he respects us, how he loves us, how he always encourages us to do our best, how he listens to our dreams and gives us validation when we need it. This is a healthy love. This is a beautiful love. And this is what Michael can share with you. So he is really healing our heart chakra. And with his presence, he can continue to do this, to teach you a healthy way of loving. It is safe to love, it is safe to receive love, and it is safe to give love. Michael is raising his hands, and he is extending out his beautiful protective shield. I want you to see yourself again. You're still that little child. Michael is surrounding you with his beautiful protective shield. It's an indigo color. I see it as being just darker than moonlight. It's beautiful, and it is impenetrable. Michael is very powerful, and there's nothing that can get through his protection. Absolutely nothing. Now, the key is to have faith. Now, Michael does not ask us to have blind faith. He will show us signs of his presence, and the more we get to know him, the more we will see just how powerful he is. And once we know that, there's never any room for doubt. Michael will not interfere with your free will. So as powerful as he is, his power is absolute when he offers you protection. It is absolute. If we have doubt, that doubt is a little doorway we open in his shield, in his beautiful shield, and we have control of that because we are our own people and our own energy. Michael will not interfere with that. If you doubt, you doubt, you know. But Michael understands that it's not always easy, especially with what we've gone through in our childhoods, and he knows that he can show you definitely signs of his power. He's not shy, and he will show you signs, so you have more faith in his power and have more faith in him. And once you do, the more you get to know Michael, the more you see, the safer you will feel, the more you see that he is always with you, always. And there's nothing that'll ever get through, nothing that can ever hurt you. Now, we're going to leave our inner child, but we're going to leave our inner child with the promise that we will always hear our inner child out. Our inner child now is not buried in our subconscious. Our child now is a very aware part of us. Our child is very wise, our inner child. Our inner child knows how to manifest. Our inner child has incredible power over our intuition. Our child knows to live from our heart. and that child needs to be heard. So we will leave our child with the promise that we will address any needs our inner child has in the future. If your inner child needs support, you will support your inner child. If your inner child says, your inner child needs a nap, well, go nap. If your inner child needs love, needs acceptance, needs a hug, you're going to do your best to provide your child with that. Child needs a compliment, you're going to tell yourself you're beautiful and you're wonderful and you're smart, because your inner child craves all these wonderful things, and it's okay to do that. The old way of living, the way where we were told we were supposed to live by others, is no longer necessary, is no longer pertinent for our life mission. We are going to trust ourselves from now on. We're going to trust our inner child. This child has come to the planet with this wisdom. This child has entered this lifetime with wisdom that is necessary for our life purpose, for our evolution as a soul. And so we will listen and we will hear our child out. If your child wants to play, wants to have fun, well, you're going to have fun. And Michael's an excellent angel to have along with that. Archangel Michael is so much fun. He has a great sense of humor and he knows how to play. And if a big, powerful angel can play and have fun, well, then it's okay for us to do so as well. Common trait with sensitive people is that we are very serious people. We're such diligent little workers and so responsible, and many times it's because we weren't allowed to be children. A lot of us come to this world as old souls. So we do parenting. We parent our parents, we parent others, and we're put in positions of great responsibility as very young children. And that isn't always the best for playing or having fun. A lot of times we're maybe denied these things. So we're going to allow ourselves this opportunity, and Michael's going to teach us and encourage us to do this. Play is absolutely essential to manifesting. That joy you get, think of doing something fun. Think of the feeling you get when you laugh, that giddy sort of excitement. And, that wonderful feeling you get when you play, like your energy is just rushing. This is necessary. This is what manifesting is. Often when we manifest, we think we have to try hard or do something different. It's this feeling. It's this beautiful, wonderful feeling. The more we have of that feeling, the more power. This is power. That feeling is power. And wherever we direct that power, we'll automatically attract it to us. So our inner child knows this, and we're going to listen to our inner child. Now I want you to, we're going to leave our inner child, and we're going to visualize ourselves as we are today, right at this moment, as an adult. This beautiful light that Michael has put around you as a child is still around you. It is carried forward in time. Remember, angels are not limited to time and space, so Michael can work with you in your past, and he can work with you in your future. So this beautiful light is still with you, and that's Michael's protection. Michael is extending his protection outward to include your home and your place of work, any place you spend a lot of time in. And of course, this shield is impenetrable, and this will allow your child to feel a sense of safety, your inner child. You can truly be yourself in your space now. Your home is sacred and secure, and you can truly be yourself and truly feel confident being who you are and being vulnerable in this space. It's okay because it's safe. Now, there are many angels around, and there are angels all over your house. There are angels, I see backyards, so I know I don't have a backyard, so if you have a backyard, know that the angels are in it right now, because this also counts as your dwelling, as your home, and this also is protected by the angels. They will stand guard for you as long as you want them to. If you want it to be forever, well, they can do that. Now we're going to come out of this slowly. You don't have to get up if you want to still relax and close your eyes. That's totally fine. Okay, so that was really nice. We're going to thank Archangel Michael for all his beautiful healing work, and we're going to thank all the angels for all the work they've done for us, all the healing we've had today. Now, I really hope this was useful to you. I really hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, of course, you can always contact me, or you can ask Archangel Michael. You can find me on Facebook, and you can find Archangel Michael with you right now. So definitely ask Michael if you have any questions. Healing work, of course, inner child work, we've already discussed why it's so important. Um, a lot of us have issues with how we, today, as it is right now, we may have problems manifesting. We may have problems taking back our power and being who we are, discovering our life purpose. These are all things that are impacted by any kind of trauma we have on, as a child. Because it's the subconscious part of ourselves, aspect of ourselves. Any kind of hurt or trauma is sort of pushed away, so and hidden, and not brought out into the open. By what we did today, we've really brought all of that into the open, and we've engaged the angels' help, so they can continue working with us and continue healing all of this, so we can really truly step into our power. Uh, we are not all meant to do. We're all here for a purpose. It does not have to be great or high profile or anything like that. But our purpose, our life purpose, our reason for being here does give us a sense of peace, a sense of contentment, a sense of knowing that we are doing exactly what we should be doing. And that is something we all should have. If you don't have it, that is a sign that there is still work to do, and that's okay. That's totally normal and totally natural, and the angels are here to help you with that. But I can guarantee, if you continue working with the angels, I can absolutely guarantee you will have that sense. You will feel that, because the angels are here to help, and they will never stop helping you. They will never go away because of any reason. So as long as you're committed to doing this, they will be here for you. This is important, not just for your own healing, but for the healing of the planet. Um, we are all here for a special reason. And as we work on our own energy, as we work on ourselves, we really raise the vibration of the planet. It all starts with yourself. So many times people say, well, what am I supposed to do? Thinking they need to search outward. Well, that's really great to turn your thoughts outward, but a lot of the work we do, the most important work we do, is also working with ourselves. The more we raise our own vibration, the more we raise up everyone else around us. The happier we are, the more at peace we are, the more powerful we are, the more we raise everyone else around us, and the more we show others through example, through living our own lives and being who we are, the more we lead by example and show others the right way to be. So, this is however your life purpose is. It doesn't have to be anything too grand. It's uh, it's necessary. It's necessary to heal our planet, and it's necessary to heal everyone around us, our family and our friends, maybe who are struggling with this process. So, if you have doubts about doing this, don't have doubts. Go into it and know that you're doing something really good for everyone, not just yourself. This is a really good thing you're doing. So take the time and enjoy it, and don't feel guilty. And don't think of it as work. Working with angels is not work. Working with angels is beautiful. It's fun. Healing does not have to be difficult. Healing does not have to be anything traumatic. That is our own thoughts on the process. If we think that way, of course it will be. But the angels are miraculous. They can make anything happen. So it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be, I think healing's fun. Working with angels is great. It's easy and it's instant and it's wonderful. And they love to be in our company. They enjoy our company as much as we enjoy their company. So it's a win-win situation. So definitely go into it and have fun and enjoy yourself. And I'm sending you lots of positive thoughts for your healing. And of course, if you ever need anything, let me know. You can find me on Facebook. And thank you so much for listening to this video, and all the best to you.